Hi everyone, just popping online as normal for a Monday evening. Hope that you're just getting ready to join me. So, don't know what the weather's been like in your part of the world, but it's been cooler today here. I've had a haircut. My beautiful husband has cut my hair, much to James, my friend, who normally cuts it. A few expletives, shall we say, but it makes me feel better anyway. So great to have you all here. We'll just babble on, as I usually say, until a few minutes past 7, so to make sure everybody gets the chance to get to hear what it's going. So welcome everybody, lots of love to you all in this time. And somebody sent me I don't know, the things that they pass around about Einstein and his love letter to his daughter to be released to the world. And if you get to have a look at it, it's really worth a read, and it just confirms that everything I think that I'm doing is right. So and that is, of course, believing in love, and it's what our world operates on. So hopefully you've joined me to join in that love tonight and to explore deeper parts within you, so that you can shift through any trauma, frustration, anger, sadness, and you can actually choose to operate from love or not. And I know sometimes it is really difficult to operate from this space, especially when you've had a really awful day and everything's been so frustrating. Everything seems to have been going wrong. But the thing is, you might actually have needed things to go wrong to make you pause and to make you reflect and to make you look at why things are going wrong, or if you're being held up in some way, to make your life better in the future. So there's always reasons. It's a bit like friends, really. They are for reasons, for seasons, or for life. And there's no judgment on any of that, because we come to join together and we come to teach each other. So many friends you may have had over your lifetime, and that you shouldn't be disappointed by that, because all new friends are good as well and can take you and teach you in different directions. That doesn't mean there's no value in the old friends. There certainly is. And I've certainly had many friends throughout life, and they've all been amazing at the time they presented themselves. So I feel very lucky to have experienced meeting so many people, and I am still meeting so many people. So we know that lots of people have special dear ones to their heart, and that's good too, because they are the blanket of support around you. And don't forget, no matter where they live or what they do as a job, their support is always surrounding you, and their hugs are always reaching you, whether you realise it or not. So be grateful and be thankful for knowing all these wonderful people, and for the people who you've come away from or no longer see for various reasons, whether you've moved or changed job, or just don't have the same things in common anymore. It was a blessing always to know friends and to be part of someone's life. It's always a blessing. And don't be hurt by people who have left your life, because in fact they were meant to leave your life. And I don't mean in death. Death is different. There is a grief process to go through, and that can be very painful at times. In fact, one of our neighbours has just died, so it's a very hard time for people, especially when they've been together for a long time. So we cannot expect to know how those people are feeling, but what we can do is join them by sharing our love with them, whether that be a cup of tea, of course at social distancing, or a plate of food, or a few kind words. And I must admit that when the neighbour visited us, I just wanted to hug her, but I couldn't hug her. And I think that was one of the most restricting things I've ever felt. I'm not really a hugger, but I've learned to hug, and I've learned the value of a hug and the value of giving love to another. So it's very, very important this time to love one another, even if it's just through your thought form in prayer or sending a loving thought. So all of these things count, and they count towards a really valuable life and a valuable existence. So I think we're just about ready to start now, and we're going to be working with the rainbow tonight, and we're going to be wrapping the rainbow at some point around us. So I don't want you to be alarmed by that, because the rainbow is the full extent of all healing capacity. So during these meditations you get a lot of healing and a lot of release, and at this time it's really important because we're all under a heavy cloud of grief, because there's been so many deaths throughout the universe, well, throughout our earth anyway. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jane Fishlock, and I lead meditations. I'm an inspirational speaker and a healer. I'm a medium, and well, I do lots of things really. So but tonight I'm the meditation leader, so I hope you enjoy it. If you haven't joined me for meditation before, please just be relaxed. Get into a position that you find comfortable, and doesn't matter what position it is. You can put, if you're watching me on a phone or a tablet, you can put that to the side and make yourself comfy on a sofa or a bed, or just make yourself comfortable so you can really breathe and go into it. You can do the meditation with your eyes open, but I prefer to do it with my eyes closed, and that takes me to a deeper understanding and awareness of self. So I'm really going to take you as deep as I can tonight, or as deep as you want to go. And as I've said before, those who have joined me, you can follow my guidance, or you can actually go off into a space on your own, knowing that you're safe and that you're fully protected whilst this meditation is going on. So thank you for joining me. We have people from all over England and France and a few other places too, so it's really good to see you all. So here we go. So I want you to start by closing your eyes and engaging with the top of your head actually, and I want you to feel your head sort of softening. It's like a soft covering going over your head, and as this goes over your head, it will also make its presence known, or a feeling known, to the third eye, which is in the center of the forehead. Okay, and this is your link for your psychic energy and your intuitive center. So it's a good thing. And some of you will feel as though you've got something going down your back, and that's okay. Sorry about that. Please feel as though you're going deep into yourself and into your being, and feel, you may feel as though, some of you may feel as though your hair is growing, but it's not your hair growing, it's you're surrounded by a cape at the back of yourself, and it's a cape of energy, and this energy is very, very calming and very, very vital. Okay, so it's a bit like if you think of the beer Heineken, it reaches other parts that can't be reached by other things. So it's like a really deep calming sensation, and with that calming sensation, that will pull out of you any of the cells that need replenishing. Okay, so it's a real time of replenishment at the moment, and we are all reflecting on how we're living and how we're feeling and how we're being, and so we should. So some of you will feel amazing in this time, and others of you will feel not so amazing because you are working so hard and because you're tired. But this time of meditation and listening to the energy come into the body will help you to balance and replenish everything that needs replenishing. So it will, let's say, put the fears back into your body, okay? And the idea of these meditations is to bring you into harmony, full harmony, and so that you perhaps have a different mindset if you need it, or you get help with the things that are bothering you or the pain that's going on around you. So please enjoy these feelings, and if you're feeling a deep heaviness, do not be alarmed by that, because that is just a condensed energy going around the body to help to heal all of those things that need healing. And everybody, I believe, benefits from healing. They may not feel they need it, or that they may not feel they want it, but when we go into meditation, we connect, and we connect with divine source. And that's nothing to do with religion, but for those of you who know or don't know me, it's just about being at one with the self and feeling at one with the love of the self, and knowing that you are the total perfect being that you've come to be. So those of you who have a tendency to beat themselves up or tell themselves off or punish themselves, please know there is no need, because you are perfect in the package that you've come in. And that doesn't mean you have to be a certain size or a certain color or have certain hair or certain makeup, or you just have to be you. And that is so important. Just being you, the wonderful you, the brilliant you, the inspirational you. And for those of you who are not saying now, I don't show any inspiration to anybody, believe me, you do. How you live your life and how you educate the people around you by your actions forms a reaction and forms a golden chain. And this golden chain goes on and on and on. So your inspiration will then cause a reaction in another, which will cause them to have an inspiration, which will cause the person receiving to have a reaction. So you see, it's a never-ending cycle. So if we could create this whole golden chain around the whole of our planets, the whole of the city that we live in, or the street that we live in, or the surrounding villages and towns. But why limit it to that? We are limitless, and this is what we are all about. We don't need to restrict ourselves. If we are living with harmony and love in our hearts and follow our heart's desire gently and carefully, step by step, we are able to achieve great things. So why limit yourself? There is no limit to what we can do. You are limitless. And shine like the light you are upon this earth. How are you shining at the moment? Are you a dim 20-watt bulb, or are you a brilliant, as high wattage as you can get? Imagine yourself as a light now, and that your feet are the base of the bulb, and that as you concentrate on your feet, feel your body actually gently lighting up. So let your light, your lit energy which you brought down from the divine, let it now fill your body up. And you will feel, as this happens, some of you will feel the expansion of your shining light, the beautiful energy that you were born into this world with. And don't forget, even if you have an ailment or a disability or a mental condition, all of these add value. It's just the way you look at them. So if you are suffering a little with feeling down, or you have a condition that makes you hurt, I'd like you to bring that into the meditation now. And I'd like you to lay that down. I'd like you to lay it from within your body to outside of your body. So you are lifting your pain, or lifting your emotion, or lifting your mental field outside of what you know as your physical body. And what we're going to do now is we're going to really bring in the rainbow. And this rainbow is so vast, and you may sit in one colour at a time, but you may have the full rainbow around you at once. And this is going to go into the infinity symbol. So it's a bit like the shape of an 8, or maybe some of you played Skeletrix. It's like the shape of the track. And this rainbow is going to go round and up and round and up and down and round and round. And it's really bringing you into a deeper state of knowing. And if you have a question right now in your head about your life or your illness or the way you're feeling, ask that question in your head now. And I'm going to leave you here just for a few minutes so that you can feel the energy come in your body in answer to that question. Now, you might not get the answer straight away, but by this time next week you will know some more about what you were asking. So do that now, and I'll call you forward in a few minutes, and just really feel it in your being. Let the rainbow move, and let your body move with it. Now you will feel the angels come in around you with their softness of exquisite, magical light. And you'll almost feel like you're in a hammock. And for those of you who wish to travel with your angels now, there is a white opening in front of you in the distance. Go towards that. And for those of you who just wish to remain in the comfort of love and relaxation, stay where you are and enjoy this beautiful harmonic hug and vibration from your angels and the archangels. So you have a choice to travel or to relax, whichever floats your boat this evening. And a few of you will feel, as their energy comes in on a deeper level, you will feel things within your body react to the energy. So you may feel a little shift, or you may feel as though you're tingling, or that you're really hot, or that you're really cold. All is normal. And some of you will feel very stretched. And that's good too, because sometimes our body gets really stagnant in its way of being and needs to be stretched. And this is when they can stretch the energy field. It doesn't damage it at all. It does quite the opposite, actually. And those of you who suffer with headaches or heaviness behind the back of the eyes, please know that they're now coming in to alleviate that. So you may feel as though you've got the pair of goggles on as they do this. And it's all rather magical. And now I want us to go beyond the rainbow. To go through a vision of a telescopic lens and to pick the colour you want to go to. And that telescopic lens is going to show you or make you feel what's going to be happening next, or a vision in your life for you to connect with and concentrate on. And you may get the vision of a dove, of a badger, of a lion, of a unicorn, of a sea lion, of a seahorse, or a frog. And all of these are animals which carry a spiritual sense. And I'd like you to invite that spiritual sense to your heart. And to follow their trail just for a few moments. What is it telling you in your being? For example, the frog brings up tears. The unicorn connects with the spire of yourself and is very magical. The sea lion brings you endless joy. The lion, the full lion with bravery and courage, can walk by your side in your moments of unease. The badger can find a new way. And the dove is the ultimate symbol of connection and peace, peace with love. And further enlightenment. If anybody's got a mouse, that's about pausing, being dormant. Whatever you get, you will know the meaning as you think about it. And I'm sorry if you won't get it immediately, but you will get it later. So with all of this in mind, we've wrapped the rainbow around ourselves. We've connected with the animals. We're releasing and put out pain outside of ourselves, and depression and frustration and anger. Now I want you to link with your most favourite piece of music that makes you smile. And we're going into a happy place now. And I want you to imagine that music playing just to you, speaking just to you, reminding you of a happy time. And for those of you who are feeling sad by your piece of music, I want you to look deep in your heart beyond the sadness for the happy vibration, and the musical dance is now playing throughout your body. And music always brings us back to center, allows us to breathe, and allows us to think differently from perhaps a moment ago. Allows us to think beauty, peace, or excites us so much that we just want to dance like crazy. So go do your dance in your musical rhythm just for you. And what do they say? Dance as though no one's watching. And if they are, so what? Your body is a dance. It's a dance of life. It's a dance of hope. It's a dance of glory. And when you think of your body and your physical being as glorious, that's how we want you to feel. That every bit of you is glorious. Glorious as you are right now. Loving yourself, loving your body, loving your being. And it doesn't matter how much space we take up on our planet. It is a space intended for you to live in the physical you to the fullest that you can and beyond. And I just want you to think about filling that body with goodness. So we have the rhythm of the music, the vibration of the rainbow, the surrounding of the archangels and your guardian angels. And we want to fill you with now nourishment from creation, from artistic creations, from poetic writing, of telling your story of your beautiful life. And when you look back, realizing how much you've achieved and what you've come through and what you've learnt, or what you're learning, and what you're able to share with others to learn. We are all teachers upon this earthly plane, but we are all students too. So it never ever ends. We never stop learning, and we never stop sharing the knowledge. And I often think of the taxi drivers, the black cab taxi drivers in London, with the art of their knowledge in the past. Just think about how many streets you've been down. And yes, there may have been some dead ends, or some places where you've got stuck. But there's also been some places where you've arrived and surpassed your expectations. And I'd like to think of you celebrating that. Celebrating what you've learnt, how you shared, how you were surprised. And if you've gone a little wrong, I hope you have eventually laughed. And I'm now going to take you to the laughter in your own being. Once again, to feel that inner giggle, that excitement of newness, of really laughing till you cried. If you've never done that, you will do it this lifetime if you allow it in your space here on earth. Don't wait. Make sure you have the time of laughter. Enjoy the space of laughter, even if it's silly. It doesn't matter. It means it's amazing for you. It's good to laugh. Fill your body with laughter. Fill that body with joy. And that head with comfort and contentment in being the beautiful you. How do you feel right now? Does it feel good? Are you ready to take the next step of your journey of life? Are you ready to be excited by the opportunities that are going to come along? And for those of you who wish to live in a different way, there is no better time than now. Breathe in that difference. And maybe you've made changes in this time that you'd like to keep. Or you've had thoughts and ideas of what you'd like to learn. And when this all ends, don't let those thoughts end. Let's stay in the positive. Let's walk through our dreams and make them into reality. Let's be the rainbow. And they say the rainbow never ends. But the pot of gold is you. And that pot of gold is limitless, is magical, is abundant, is success, is joy, is laughter and is love. And what you're thinking of right now, I'd like you to take into your heart in positive awareness and action. Let your heart join with your thinking and create those wonderful possibilities of reaching your true desires and dreams. And think of the sunshine now. Think of that sunshine warming your heart. And the rays of the sunshine are never ending. So be the ray of sunshine, if not just for yourself, be it for others. Smile. Doesn't matter if you've got crooked teeth. A smile is love. It's acceptance. It's a willingness to communicate, which is what we all need right now. And when you smile, they say you use so many muscles, but that smile also resides in your heart. And when the heart smiles, it opens and allows us to receive more love, which allows us to deliver more love. So as we come on to that point of more love, I'd like now to take you, so you are all surrounding our beautiful planet Earth. And I want you to look at the rods of light coming out of your hands right now. Some of you will feel them, or some of you will just know it. And send those beams and rods of light through to the center core of our Earth, where they will all join and come back to you. So we're looping the Earth to bring the flower of life, the grids of love, and the ancient knowledge back to the present day. And some of you will see our beautiful Earth spinning as you're doing this, and it is healing it. We are helping our Earth to transcend to the next ascension level. And when our Earth ascends, we ascend with it, or can ascend with it. So whereas today maybe there are negative pockets on Earth, as we ascend, these pockets become less. And the ultimate dream and vision is for all the negative to go. And as we work more towards love and beauty, that all the negative will no longer be here, because there's too much love, and there can never be too much love, because love is all. Love is power. Love is you. There is only one power. That's love. Be that love. Feel that love in your heart right now. Be the world you want to be. Desire the life you want to live. Because our Earth is thanking you as we celebrate her greatness. You will feel it in your heart as you send to her. And you will feel it in the airs that surround us and in the nature that calls to us. We are all one, and we all need to help and to be as one. to allow all of us to operate at a higher level, a higher vibration, and a higher love. So take that love into your body with the thanks of our earth, and feel yourself gently spinning. And when you look up above you, there will be many clouds, but also the rainbow strands coming now and turning into ribbons. And I want you to get hold of one of these ribbons and come back down into your body very, very slowly, enjoying every minute as you do. Bringing yourself back to the awareness of your physical, knowing that you have been blessed by the angels, the animals, the rainbow of love, and feel yourself centered in your body. And take the animal that's joined with you, take it away with you because it wishes to walk with you for a while, and interact with that animal. See what it is giving you, what it's sharing with you. Is it courage? Is it laughter? Is it knowledge? Is it stillness? Is it peace? All is important as you are important. And we've all created a greater love this evening, a greater love for our planet and for mankind. And lastly, but by no means least, let us send all that love to the people that are suffering. And let us send a ray of celebration to those who have gone back to Divine Source. Let us celebrate their memories, their lives. They are important as you are important. So let yourself now gently come back. You should be feeling more into the physical now. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bring the movement back into your body. And start to feel as though you're grounding, with the roots coming out like golden valleys underneath your feet, grounding you to the center of our earth. And remember to be grounded. You can reach your highest potential. Because if you're ungrounded, it's dangerous. If your mind is always flying away, it's dangerous. Be grounded and enjoy who you are as the human you've come to be, in the perfect body for the perfect life that you have chosen. No more arguments with the self. Be kind to you. Be kind to nature. And be kind and loving to each other. And remember, there is only one power, and that is love, which we were all born with, and we all go back to. So we're now coming right back into the form of our physical self. For anybody who isn't feeling grounded, please go eat something sweet, either fruit or biscuit. Go outside into nature. Stamp your feet on the floor or get in the shower to bring you back to base. hope you're feeling okay. And even if you don't feel or know what you've experienced at the moment, you will do, and it will be good, and you will get what you desire. And sometimes it takes time, so be patient. But know that you are love, and that's all we need to know to step forward in our life and in our being. For those of you who didn't catch my name's Jane Fishlock. I'm a meditation leader, a channel for light and divine source, an inspirational speaker, and about to become an author. So I better not forget that. So I'm a healer, and I'm offering one-to-one sessions, half-an-hour sessions in this time, free for 30 minutes. You just need to message me and have a way of joining me either on WhatsApp or Messenger. So feel free to message me. Okay, I'm quite booked up, but there's always another day. So I do that on Mondays and Wednesdays, as I do these meditations every Monday and Wednesday. So I look forward to joining you all again. Hopefully you're all really solid and sound now and ready for a good evening ahead. May it be full of love. I send you love from my heart, and thanks for trusting me. You are divine. You are amazing. You are blessed. Until we meet again. Bye for now.